All right, I have Dan Durkin here with Durkin Tree Service. Thank you, Dan, for coming in.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Yeah, happy that you're here. So let's just get to it. How does the weight of early snow affect weak limbs, roofs, power lines, and driveways?
Well, so usually we get that like really wet, heavy snow, and so it's you having the equivalent of you holding a milk jug out there, and you're going to build up strength and resistance. But then when ice and wind comes in, it starts knocking down branches. So it's always a good idea for us to come out and take a look at those branches and look at your trees and make sure we don't see any hangers or widow makers out there, and see what we can find.
Gotcha. Okay. And is that something that you guys are doing a lot of right now?
We're still doing a lot of defensible space right now. It's a great time of year to get that done, because then once springtime comes, you're better set for when the insurance companies and fire departments coming out and looking.
Right. Okay. So how does proper pruning and hazard assessment before winter prevent costly damage?
Yeah, by getting up there, getting those really big dead branches out, getting, again, looking for any strains or weaknesses. When we climb a tree to trim things, we'll go up to the top and make sure, because usually on those bigger trees, there's going to be a hanger or a storm defected branch. It's just got this big hollow in the middle of it. And so that's something that we want to get preemptive on before the snow and the wind comes and start taking them down.
Gotcha. Okay. And do you offer free post-storm inspection to spot early danger?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're happy to go out there. This early season when the winds are really pushing, we still see the ground. You can start seeing it's like sun rays coming out of the tree, or cracks or upheaval on the soil. And it's a great time right now for us to get out there and take a look, especially with these warmer storms that we're having. It inundates the soil with a lot of water, and then you get those high winds, and now things are uprooting.
Gotcha. And with all these services that you provide, depending on the weather, are you guys out there rain, snow, shine, however?
Yep. We tend to stray away from really high winds, but okay. I've worked in like 80-mile-an-hour gusts before. Sometimes the wind's blowing for you, and sometimes it's blowing against you.
Right.
Lightning is pretty much the only thing that will scare me out of a tree.
Gotcha. Okay.
That and a bear.
Yeah, I can see that. Probably should run. And what kind of specialized equipment do you have?
We have access to cranes, up to 100-ton cranes. We're really well versed at rope lowering and doing what the kids call negative rigging these days. We use a lot of pulleys to pull things over. We have stump grinders, big chippers, bobcats, mini skids, so we can get our stump grinder in through a 36-inch fence. Same with the mini skid, and that can lift up to 1,000 pounds. So it's a really cool piece of equipment.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, we'll get you out there one day.
Hey, I wouldn't mind it. So are you able to respond in a time of in like an emergency situation?
Oh, absolutely. I sleep with my phone on. You give me a call anytime, day or night, and we'll make a good effort to get out there and check it out. We like to have at least a 24-hour turnaround where we're returning the call immediately. Good. We're getting right out there and we're looking at that job and assessing the danger.
Okay, awesome. And is your crew safety certified?
Absolutely. We are a member of the TCIA, which is the Tree Care Institute of America. So we really like education and training, keeping our guys safe and getting them home to their families.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
You take priority in that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, so you do defensible spacing and you do, tree removal services. Is there anything else that your company offers?
We do decorative pruning on, your maples, your Japanese maples, your aspens. Basically, that's about it. We don't do transplanting. We haven't felt a need to get into that yet. We're not really looking at plant health care as much because, with the overcrowding of the forest, we find it's better just to remove trees rather than try to save trees.
Right, okay. And then so how would someone reach out to you if they wanted to book an appointment with you?
Best way is giving us a call at 530-306-9640. Shooting us an email at office@durkintreeservice.com or checking out our website at www.durkintreeservice.com.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming out here today. And there it is. So if you need any sort of tree service, Dan's your man.